Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ollie and I are just trying to do our walk. It's a beautiful British spring day. It's pissing it down. So obviously if you're new to this channel, my name's Charlie and I suffer from quite severe chronic illness. And this channel is about how to deal with that in a positive manner. So yes, I'm losing my home, but I'm going to explain to you what the positives are in that, which is a bit of a challenge, but I figured it out. So stay with me to the end because the positives are going to get better as I go. Okay, I will be explaining in the future why this is happening. Again, my channel is about positivity, so when I explain about what's happening, it's not going to be a moaning, poor me, none of that. It's the only certain thing in life is change. And what's happening right now is nothing compared to dealing with chronic illness. Nothing. So the reason I'm losing my home is because I'm going to be £1,000 a month short to stay in my home. And that takes into account, in the UK, if you're not from the UK, in the UK you can get benefits, but if you own property, you're extremely limited to what you can get. Now, fortunately, because my chronic illness is so severe, I actually get the maximum PIP payment. So I get just over £600 a month through PIP, and I will be able to claim ESA as well. So I'm very, very lucky, very lucky. That's a positive. My solution to losing my home is I'm not willing to fully lose it because my illness has already stolen my ability to live in Africa full time. It's stolen being able to have a family. The only thing I have to show for my career and my life is property. And I know that sucks, but that's all I've got left. So the fact that I can't afford it means that I need to move out and rent it out. So that way I still keep the property, okay? So that's my number one solution. So I'm going to be moving into what we're going to call a posh shed in part of my garden. I have a really large garden that if there was access, I would be able to build another property on it. So for any of you that know me, please don't worry. So Tristan is helping me with the checking that it's going to be insulated enough for me to survive, because obviously with my health issues I have to be warm, otherwise it's a hospital trip. So Tristan's helping me with that. I have a bit of a short amount of time to get this sorted out. I'm not allowed to be connected to the property in any way, so electric, gas, sewage, nothing can be connected to my property. And I promise, if you're watching this thinking, Charlie, you're wrong, I promise I've investigated this. So I'm going to be off-grid. So another major positive is... Oh God, I thought I'd lost my dog again then. I'll put a link to that vlog, it's very stressful. Yeah, so another major positive is I'm gonna be off-grid. I won't have electricity bills because I'm going to use solar panels. I won't have water bills because there's this toilet in Norway that's really popular that basically incinerates things, so you don't use water. So because we're in the UK, I'm basically going to buy a big water butt, not a water butt, storage tank, and then I will collect little bits of rainwater off my posh shed. So I won't have water bills to pay. I'll still have like internet. I'm not really able to shower and bath anyway. I very rarely have that, and if I am fit enough to have a bath, I will be able to just have a bath at a friend's house. So, you know, environmentally friendly because I'm not really using water, so that's good. I'll obviously be able to maintain my personal hygiene the way I do currently with washing. For the heat, I'm making sure that I'm going to pay for extra insulation, and I'm going to get a log burner, which again worries me a bit with fatigue levels because I love log burners. It's so nice with the fire, isn't it? But getting up and constantly putting logs on and cleaning the thing out is a problem. I won't need a housekeeper because it's going to be extremely small. So I currently live in 2 bedrooms, an office and a bedroom and a bathroom. So I currently live in probably 2 double bedrooms. That's how much space I live in. This is going to have a bedroom, a small bathroom and an open kitchen living room. And when I say kitchen, we use that word lightly because I can't cook because of my health issues, because I burn myself and I'm just not safe. Another positive is I'm going to treat myself to a sofa. So I haven't had a sofa for over 10 years because I don't use it. I was always in bed. If I was at home, I was always in bed, but now I'm fitter, so I will sit at my desk. But I'm gonna get a sofa because I do feel like I'm well enough to spend time sat on the sofa. I get to stay in the area. I really like Stoke. The people here are fantastic. You drive for like 10 minutes in any direction and you're at places like this that are just beautiful. Also, that means I get to stay with my specialist, so that's really important. I'm near a local shop, I'm near a pharmacy, I'm near a doctor's, I'm near a vet's. Oh, another positive, it's good for the cats. So I'm not moving. So for the stray cats that I currently feed, which I have budgeted for. I've budgeted for the stray cats. I don't know about you, but you know when people, and I know that I'm not judging people, it's, you know, based on personal circumstances, and I'm pro-choice. But even though, what, you've got snot, even though I would be a lot better off financially if I didn't have Ollie and if I didn't have the cats, my mental health would be horrendous. So I would rather have to not be able to afford a fizzy drink, not be able to afford fuel, not have posh foods and have my pets. They mean the world to me. I recommend this in tips on how to deal with chronic illness. Unconditional love. So I'll go without to be able to keep them. So I'm going to be gutted because Michelle's stunning, and it's really nice to see her on a weekly basis, but I'm going to be in such a small space that I'm going to work with Tristan on like the flooring so that I don't need a hoover. Hoovering's not possible. Mopping is very, very difficult. So I need to work on that. She's got the zoomies. Another positive, with the changes that are happening, I will be able to come out with Ollie a bit more. And hopefully, if my arthritis permits it, not have to sit down and rest after every couple of bus lengths. But she just makes me smile, and we get to stay together. I don't mind not being able to stay in my home so long as we can stay together. Oh fuck. Whew. Oh, there's not really a good sitting spot here. There's a bit of dog poo around here, so it's not a good sitting spot. I'll just rest. The main positive from this is I'm going to be able to maintain my independence. That's the main positive for me. Possible. Where is it? Ooh. That's what I want. I want to be able to be independent. And this is what that is going to enable me to do. And to be honest, all this stuff that's going on, so long as my health doesn't get worse, I'm good. I'm happy. So from your point of view, I will obviously be vlogging everything, so you can see, you know, the whole packing up process, which obviously I have help with. I'm going to obviously have to downsize massively, which I went through a phase where I really wanted to live in a tiny house. So this is not a problem for me because that's what I wanted to do. You know, I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of change for me. So it means I can focus on different things in my life. So it's going to be a whole new chapter. Please subscribe and stick with me and Ollie to see what's going to happen next.